Hey YouTube, and welcome to the channel, to this 40k battle report. In this game we are playing 750 points of Chaos Space Marines versus Orks. A new army on the channel and a new opponent. On my side I'm running the same army list that I ran last game. I have a Rhino of 7 Chaos Space Marines with a plasma gun inside, and the captain has the melta bombs. I have the second Rhino, the same loadout as the first one. I have 3 Bikers Mark of Norgo with 2 melta guns. I have a squad of 5 Khorne Bikers with 2 Flamers, and I have a Chaos Lord with Demon Heart, Sickle of Corruption and Axe of Blending Fury on the bike and Mark of Khorne. Here we have the Ork side. So what do we have in the army?
I have a truck with a big shooter, and inside there are 11 Ork boys with the boss knob and the power claw and the boss pole. Then I have one other truck. Inside there are 5 knobs with power claws, sluggers, a walk banner, and a boss pole. And the pain boy as well as my warlord. Then I have a death tread with 2 power claws and 2 big shooters. Then I have one other truck with 11 boys inside, and the truck has a big shooter, and the boys have a boss knob with a power claw and a boss pole.
Alright, so that's the Ork army for you guys. We deployed. I actually won the deployment role, but I decided to give Orks the first turn and deploy first. I will not try to seize the initiative or anything, but here's the deployment and the table. You have Orks deployed like this, with the Ork mobs and that truck right there, and the Chaos side deployed like this, with all the Chaos Space Marines out of the Rhinos. We're playing the tournament mission, which once again we have 4 objectives. 1, 2, 3, 4, and yeah, that's the deployment. For the Warlord trait, the Chaos Lord got Spectral Silence. For the Ork side, the Paintball rolled like a Thunderbolt for his Warlord trait. The Orks are rolling for their missions. So he has double 6, he needs to kill 2 of my units. The Orks have moved, the truck moved up 6, the Death Rat moved up 6, the truck with the mobs moved up 6, and this truck just shuffled a little bit. I think the Orks are scared of the Chaos, and they're trying to get a better position to counter-charge. In place for the Orks, the big shooter from this truck is shooting at those Khorne Bikers. So 1 hit, and for the wound, no wound. 2 big shooters from this Death Rat are shooting again at the Khorne Bikers. So 5 to hit, 1 hit, and 4 to wound, no wound. Rinse and repeat, big shooter from this truck at the same target, at the Khorne Bikers. Yep.
4 up?
Yep. Nothing. And the last one, same thing?
Same.
Yeah, sure. 1 hit. Nothing.
Come on.
Chaos turn 1, what do I have for my objectives? I need to score objective number 3, which he has at the moment, and I need to score objective number 4, which is right here near my guys. So it'll be movement phase for Chaos turn 1. Chaos side also moved up. This Rhino moved up 6 inches, and the Chaos guys ran behind it. These Khorne Bikers shuffled a little bit, while this Rhino and Chaos guys moved up towards that objective to contest it, and the Melta Bikers moved up closer and are in range to fire their 1 Melta shot at that truck right there. This 1 Melta gun is shooting at that truck. No, it misses. The shooting phase for Chaos ended. It was a fail as well as for the Orks. This Melta gun whiffed, and 2 Havoc launchers shot at that truck and at that truck, and they scattered way further away than was needed. So Orks turn 2. So objectives for Orks on turn 2. Score objective number 2, which is right there, and score objective number 4, which I'm contesting at the moment. Orks movement led it. That track moved up a little bit and disembarked these guys to engage my Nargo squad of bikers. This track and the Death Dread did the same thing almost to engage these guys, and that truck moved up inside the forest. Everything is good with the terrain, and to contest that objective right there. Okay, so that truck is shooting his big shooter at the corn bikers again. So,
And force.
Yep.
1 wound.
Yes. So 1 4+ armor save. I saved. That big shooter is also shooting at the corn bikers right here. So 1 hit and no wound. So 2 big shooters from the Death Dread is shooting at these Chaos Space Marines right here.
5 up to hit.
Yep.
4 wound or 4 hits.
And 3+ wound.
4 wounds.
2 die. Yep. From that truck is shooting at the same Chaos Space Marine unit.
Nothing.
Nothing. Those boys shot at the Nargo bikers and no wounds made. These Ork boys are charging into the Nargo bikers. I overwatched and killed 1 biker. Now they're attempting to charge them through difficult terrain. Oh, they're in. Yep. These Chaos Knobs charging into the Rhino. In the challenge, the Ork Knob with the Power Claw has killed off the captain of the Nargo bikers. In this combat, the Ork boys annihilated the Nargo bikers. I didn't manage to make even 1 wound, and they consolidated 3 inches. The mobs exploded the Rhino. The explosion was 4 inches. He made 2 wounds towards me, and I rolled double 1 on the armor save, so 2 closest guys die, and the Rhino is no more. So the mobs consolidated, these guys passed their morale check, and it will be Chaos Space Marines turn 2. Objective for Chaos Space Marines turn 2. Score objective number 1, double time, which is right there. Chaos turn 2, these 3 remaining guys with the first squad moved up towards the Ork Knobs to face them, but the Ork Knob don't know that corn bikers with 2 flamers are behind them. And that Rhino moved up towards that objective number 1 to take 2 points, and this squad moved up into the terrain just for a little bit of cover save. So it will be shooting for Chaos turn 2. Shooting the first three guys are shooting. First of all, plasma doesn't overheat, 2 hits and wound, no wounds. Now for the 2 pistols, 1 hit and 1 wound. Can you make your armor save?
He should save.
Yep,
He does.
he does save. So the flamers from the biker squad shot here, killed 2 mobs. That heavy puncher shot across the board and into this Ork squad and killed off 2 guys. Now it will be assault phase for Chaos Space Marines turn 2. Assault phase, these bikers should assaulting this mob squad. Overwatch with 2 pistols.
3.
3 pistols, yeah.
6 up. 1.
1.
4 up.
Yes. No. So they're successfully in assault. So the impact hits killed 1 mob, and the Chaos Lord challenged the Pain Boy, and the Pain Boy declined the challenge. My Warlord raid, the Spectral Asylum, made 1 wound on the Pain Boy. So the Chaos Lord attacks with his demon weapon, makes 3 wounds. The Pain Boy has Feel No Pain, and guess what he makes? He rolls 3 Feel No Pains. So Chaos Bikers killed off 3 guys, and made 2 wounds, one on the knob and one on the pain boy. These Chaos Bikers took out the mob squad, giving me Slay the Warlord, and they consolidating 5 inches away. For the Orks, so what objectives do he have? 4 and 3. 3 here, 3 is back there, and 4 is right here. So it'll be Orks turn 3 movement phase. Movement for Orks turn 3 ended. That truck moved back a little bit. This truck moved forward 6 inches. The Depth Dread moved forward 6 inches. This truck moved up from this forest 6 inches to here. Disembarked his Ork boys towards my Corn Bikers. So we'll be shooting for Orks turn 3. The entire Ork force shot their heavy
Just
guns at this squad of Chaos Bikers. In total they made 2 wounds, and for my armor saves I rolled 2 ones. So 2 bikers are dead. It will be assault for Orks turn. So the Death Dread is charging at my Chaos Bikers. So he needs 8 inches, he doesn't.
I'll check one thing.
And by the way, I'm not overwatching him.
Here we go. If I do get a 5, then I make it. I don't.
Yep. So at least I'm lucky at this part. And those guys. And I'm going to overwatch them. 3 and
Here we go. 5, I think they're in. Yeah, this is good.
this combat right here, my champion made 1 wound on his knob, but the knob killed him in return, and the Chaos Lord killed off 3 guys, and the Orcs made 1 wound on him. Then he failed his leadership test, but made his mob test, so he stays in combat. Mob rule test, so he basically stays in combat. So it will be Chaos turn 3. So objectives for Chaos turn 3. Score objective number 3 and 4. 3 is there, 4 is here, the same as Orcs had last turn. On my turn, I moved up these guys 4 inches towards the Depth Dread. These guys decided to move only 2 inches, and the Rhino shuffled a little bit to get more line of sight towards his piled-in unit in this building right here. So we'll be shooting for Chaos turn 3. They have an advantage from this Rhino shot at these guys right here and scattered on top of his Rhino and truck and failed to do anything. The plasma gun shot at the Death Dread had an overhit but made his armor safe and failed to do anything. In this combat, my Chaos Lord has issued a challenge. His mob has taken it. I won the challenge. I killed 3 guys, but since I won the challenge, I have to roll on the boon table. So the result is 1 and 15. I rolled 15 on my boon table, and that means I don't get anything. And I was scared that I turned into a Chaos Pound. Chaos Lord won that combat. He slaughtered every single Orc and then consolidated 5 inches back near the forest. So it'll be Orcs turn 4. Objectives for Orcs turn 4.
3 and 6 units.
Yeah, so 3, he's already on that objective, and then he needs to kill a unit, which will be not that hard. So for the Orc movement phase, these guys just can't get out from the wreckage of these buildings. They moved only 2 inches. This Rhino truck moved up 6 inches. That truck is stationary. The Death Dread moved up 6 inches, and he just can't get to anything at all. That truck tried to move through the difficult terrain and rolled a 1, so now it's immobilized. So it'll be shooting phase for Orcs turn. So this truck right here, this Death Dread and that truck, shot at this Chaos unit and killed off 2 guys. Orcs tried to shoot at this unit, and I made 2 of my armor saves. Those Orcs made the charge, and I made 1 overwatch, but he made his armor save. Or actually, I failed to do anything here. So now they're in combat. I lost this combat by 1, I failed my leadership test, and now he just catched me and killed off. For turn 5 for Chaos Space Marines, I'm rolling for my objectives. Score objective now. Oh no, kill 2 units. I just need to kill 2 units. Great. Space Marine movement ended. That Rhino moved up back there, trying to get a line breaker with each turn. This guy has moved up 6 inches towards that objective, and the Chaos Lord decided to kill off this remaining unit of Orcs. So we'll be shooting for Chaos turn 4. Shooting for Chaos ended. The Havoc Launcher is disgustingly bad this game. It's all scattered, not a single hit was made. I shot the Havoc Launcher at this truck and it scattered 7 inches. The plasma gun shot this truck as well and failed, and the both pistols from the Chaos Lord shot there and failed as well. So it will be assault. Will you overwatch?
Yes, I will.
The Chaos Lord slaughtered once again this unit. 2 guys remaining, and I won the challenge, so I need to roll on the boon table. So I got 32. The boon table result was 32, which is bloated. I just get all wounds back, so I get 1 wound back. So you lost by
4.
4, yeah.
So 3.
Nope.
Mob rune?
Yep.
Nope, I ran.
Yep. So did I catch you? I don't. So I actually failed to kill your unit, and I don't get a point.
Yes. So 11.
Failed to kill his unit, so I don't get any points for that. But now it's Ork's turn 5, and his objectives are 2 and 3
and
2. So 2 is there. He was already sitting there and there. So he automatically gets 2 points for that. Ork's turn 5 movement. He moved his death threat towards this Chaos Lord 5 inches. Those guys rallied and moved forward 3 inches. That truck moved up back 5 inches. So we'll be shooting and assault for Orc Storm 5. All the shooting around the table did absolutely nothing. That truck shot there, no wounds. Death Dread shot the Chaos Lord, no wounds. That truck shot that unit as well, also no wounds. So the assault for Orcs turn 5. Death Dread finally found his play toy and charged into the Chaos Lord. Combat, I absolutely whiffed and he put 2 wounds on the Chaos Lord. So be Chaos turn 5. So for Chaos turn 5 objectives are 6 and 5. Kill, once again kill a unit, 2 units. Not much I can do on my turn 5, so I moved up these guys to contest this objective, and the Rhino just moved up towards his line of sight to get line breaker. So be shooting for me. Havoc Launchers were absolutely horrendous in this game. I shot the Havoc Launcher at this unit and it scattered once again, while this lone plasma gun actually destroyed a weapon and took out 1 cool point from this truck. So, to the combat. I put 1 full point down on this Dread and he put 2 wounds on me. Now I need to make my 4 plus invulnerable saves. Beat the Chaos Gods with me. No. So the Chaos Lord is gone and that scores him Slay the Warlord. For the game to end.
It's a 2. It ends.
It ends, so we'll come back after calculating the points. So after calculating the points, we decided that the Orks won. He got 2 points for winning the primary mission. He got First Blood, Slay the Warlord, and contest 1 objective right there. I got Slay the Warlord, contest 1 objective, and line breaker there. So I lost by 2. It's the victory for the Orks. Thank you very much. Welcome to the channel. We hope. Yeah, it's a good game. I hope that we will play more in the future as well. So thanks guys for watching and bye.